Right, I'm just going up to Gary's. You can probably see that big plane just going across. I'm just going past Vienna Airport now. David has gone to Mississippi, where he comes from, for a 3-week holiday. And while he's there, he's going to buy the AT Pro. He's got a good deal on AT Pro, and he's picking me up another pinpointer, Pro pointer should I say. So I've got 2 then if I get a mishap, I've got a backup. Also, Gary's going to borrow my AT Pro this weekend, and he's taking it back to England for a holiday.
Turn left onto A4.
So I'll be without the AT Pro. I'm not too worried about that because I seem to find most of my best stuff with the Ace 250, but he's leaving me his Ace 250 in case I get a mishap and my other one breaks, and I've got a backup. I always like a backup. So we'll see how it goes. So see you when we get up to Gary's. Nice day for it. Morning everybody. Saturday, is it 28th of June, 10:45. So I've just arrived here at Gary's place. You'll recognise this, Gary Blenkinsop. I've got my flask down there in case I get thirsty. Sonia, his wife, greeted me. Gary said she was coming out on the field, but she was busy when I got here, and I told her she can carry on, and I'm happy to. Hunt alone till Gary's got here. He's had to go into his workplace, and he'll be back round about 1 o'clock time. My first find of any significance. So 10 groschen. I've got a number 1 signal here, so I'm assuming it's something good, maybe a decent coin. I'm hoping I can do this live. It's difficult trying to hold the camera, as you all know, so I don't know if it's in there. Let's have a look. No, it's still there. Yeah, it's a solid number 1, that is. So I'm hoping this is something really nice. Let's have a look, see if I've got it out now. It's out. No. There it is. It's a coin. Alright, I've got a solid 3 here. Now, a couple of mates of mine have just bought Garrett metal detectors. Really don't know how to use them, the 250 Euro Ace, and I'm going to show them. If you can see that lot, I've got a signal, and it's on that notch there. It's gone down actually, but when it's beeping, it's on that number 3, it's solid. So I'm going to guess this. It could be one of 3 things. I could be wrong. You can always be wrong. A shotgun cartridge, possibly a musket ball. Not normally a coin on 3, but sometimes they are. So let's have a look. And it's right there, look. It's right there. Out and there it is. I can see what it is. It's this here, look. And it's a flat button. Okay. Oh, it's an old one too, that is. Oh, I like the pattern on that. Look at that pattern. That's a very, very old button, that is. Oh my God, I like that. That's what a super find. I really like that find. Right. Just made a nice little find there. I don't know if you can see that. I think it's a bag seal. It's lead, but there's all sorts of writing on it. Can't make out the writing yet. I'll clean it up, and maybe in the round I'll probably be able to decipher what it says. But I'm quite happy with that. Nice little find. I just found this 2 minutes after that bag seal with the writing on. I don't know what this is. Any ideas, anybody? It's bronze, I think. It's not the top off a pocket watch, is it? You know how they used to have that big ring on? Possibly. Well, it took me a while to find this, even with the pinpointer. You can see I had to dig a huge hole, but eventually I got it. And I know what it is without looking. It's very thin. It's not silver, it's bronze, so it's probably an 1800 Kreutzer. Ha ha ha! I think I've got a silver hammered here. Have I? Or is it copper? It's very thin. Another odd find, some sort of a ring. You can see, let me put this in my hand, you can see there's a part on the top there. I don't know what that might be unless it was attached to something. But it's bronze and it's old, that is. It's minimum 300 years old, I would think. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm right. But does that look like half of a wing from a German pilot's uniform? You know the wings, what they used to have there. Excuse me, keep getting these bugs landing on me. And that looks like half of one to me. If you've got any ideas, let me know. Coin. I thought it was. It's copper. Oh, I've lost it. It's gone down there. Nice coin though. It's old too, that is. This is, I think, Kreutzer number 3. They really are so thin, these things. They're almost like hammered coin. Oh, look at here. I've just got a stonking signal. Look at that. Can you see the size of that? That is huge. Remember that Roman coin I found it that were really big? Well, this is bigger. This is maybe a 15 or a 30 Kreutzer. This is. It is huge. It's huge. It's huge, look. Look at the size of that thing. Nearly covers half my hand. So I'm really happy with that one. Nice find. Old penknife. Very old too. Very rusted. Might be worth a clean up. Just have a look. See if I can see anything on it. Right. Here's another example. I just got a number 1 signal and I dug a huge hole and it weren't in the hole anymore. So I got the pinpointer out and it seemed to be below the surface there. Can't understand that, but it was giving me a signal and I dug out just a rusty old nail. So a lot of people, and there it is, there's the rusty old nail. Look. Okay. And a lot of people would have just filled that hole in and gone on, but don't. I checked it again and I got a signal over here, look, and there's a coin. And guess what? It's another Kreutzer. Right, so Gary's come back on his bike, come up to me and shown him what I'd got. And he's on his way back now on his motorbike, and I've walked back here. Just having a cup of tea and a little bit of a Pause, as they say in German. Pause is spelt like pause, so now you know what it means. So a little bit of a stop, break, whatever you want to call it. So we'll be back at it later and I'll show you Gary then. Right, so we're back after the break, and military flat button. 150, 200 years old, got some pattern on it, but we'll see that when it's cleaned. Nice. Okay, another coin, dated 1858. Okay, just found another coin, nice green coin, 1895 I think that is. Look at that. You know, this place keeps turning up little mysterious bits like this, and I find them very interesting. And again, I don't know why, I think this is something that you hang something on. Again, like a watch. It's got like that, I think it's got that Teutonic cross on the back. Can't see a date on it, but it's copper or bronze. Flies around here. Anyway, another coin in the bag. There it is, look, right there, can you see it? Right there, just seen it. Another coin. Don't know what that is. Keep digging coins up off this field, and Gary keeps telling me he's done it over and over again. But you know as well as I do, every time they turn this field over, there's more coins going to come up. Okay, so I want you to see this lot. Oh there. That's jumping into the ferrous now. Look, it's giving me a number 1 signal. And then it's jumping down and into the ferrous. So not a good sign, but you never know, sometimes you can get coins alongside ferrous. So let's, and that's what it was, look, a huge steel hinge. I've seen these before, like a link from a chain, but I don't think it is because it's bronze. They don't make chains out of bronze.